typically in a tortilla. And then we're also going to make tilapia with a Veracruzana sauce.
All right, you're going to get me working, right?
Absolutely.
All right, she hasn't worked with me yet, so she doesn't know exactly my skill set. I will do my best.
Let's see what we can do.
Okay, where do we start?
Okay, well, we're going to need some onions, some green peppers, and tomatoes to start, so whatever you feel comfortable doing.
I love spicy food in general, so Mexican food, you know, is great because you can spice it up as much as you want, and not everybody likes the spice, so Mexican food can be kind of toned down as well, right?
Absolutely. A lot of people have the misconception that it's always very hot to have any Mexican food, but we serve it mostly mild, and then we spice up, you know, any dishes for people who do like it spicy, because you have to be able to appease everybody, right? So go ahead, take a red pepper if you'd like, or green pepper.
Any particular way that you want me to do this?
Just dice it. We're just going to start by dicing it.
Oh God, this is a pretty big knife there, Wendy. Oh my Lord.
Melanie.
I almost lost a thumb.
It is Melanie, just so you know.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
Everybody does that. It's the last name, you know.
What is that?
The last name being Went, everybody says Wendy for some reason.
I'm sorry.
It's very odd.
It's okay. I hosted an event last night, and somebody was calling me, what did she call me? Samantha the whole night.
Oh,
okay. I was Samantha the whole night. It's all right. No big deal. It's all right. I do
People
apologize.
take a new persona for the day, right?
Yeah, why not? All right. Chopping away here. So, under the volcano, new location, really. I mean, you were at the old location on the other side of the tracks for like 30 years,
A lot of years, yeah, 25 or so at least. And now we're at Richmond and Piccadilly, so it's a street south of Oxford, a little closer to downtown.
Great location.
Yeah, so we've been there a long time, though. It's already been 8 years. Time really flies.
Wow. Now, Under the Volcano has gone through a lot of different owners. You have been with Under the Volcano for?
Well, we've had it family-owned for the last 24 years, maybe.
Wow,
so 25.
The bulk of the time,
yeah,
right?
the bulk of the time.
All right.
So what we're going to do...
Sorry, you are way too fast, girl.
Well, I guess practice, right? I'm using the onions we're going to use for the second segment. I just thought I'd get them going. So we're just dicing the vegetables here. We're going to stuff the jalapenos with these. Okay.
So good.
And then we're going to lay the cheese on top of it and get it bubbly and crusty over top.
Yum. One of the things I absolutely love about your menu, we actually went and celebrated a couple birthdays not too long ago at the Volcano, and I noticed that you have gluten-free and vegan-free, or vegan, menu, which is awesome. My daughter's allergic to dairy, so it's very difficult to find a restaurant that we can actually go to and, you know, enjoy and not have to worry.
It's true, and not have to think about the issue of gluten-free. There are a lot of celiacs. It seems like it's really something that's really becoming very prominent in our society, so it's nice that they have somewhere to go and that they have options to choose from, because a lot of menus, a lot of restaurants don't even understand the concept of it, so they can't cater to it. So
I really appreciate it. Trust me, I really do.
So if you want to grab the little orange dish over there for me.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll start, I'll move this, sorry. We'll start with our jalapenos. So they're already seeded and deveined, okay, because that's the hottest part as well. We're going to stuff them. You can take tomato.
So just whatever,
peppers,
a combination of
whatever you can get in there.
Nice. Okay.
I'm going to stuff.
All right. We've got about a minute left here to stuff these up. And so we don't have to saute anything ahead of time?
No, not for these.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Do you need to turn this up for the next bit, though?
Seriously, Melanie, you are fast. I did one in the time that she did 3.
So then we're just going to take the cheese, lay it over top.
Okay.
And then we're going to have it melted off by the time we come back, and then you can see the finished product.
Nice. This is on the menu, the regular item on the menu?
Yeah, jalapeno serranos. It's on the menu, yes.
Cool.
I crave this every once in a while.
Do you?
Yeah. Got to get that.
I can only imagine the cravings you have. Do you have kids? Were you pregnant ever?
I have one.
Oh, boy. Could you imagine owning a Mexican restaurant when you're pregnant? That's a dream come true for all those wonderful cravings. We're here with Melanie Went. Welcome back to the show. We are here with Melanie Went of Under the Volcano. Sorry about that once again.
All right.
And we are cooking up some great Mexican dishes. I cannot believe that Under the Volcano started out in like 1974 with only one dining room.
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
very tiny then.
Huge now.
Yeah.
30 years later, eh?
Yep.
Been a good run?
Things grow. It's been pretty good, yeah. No complaints, no complaints.
All right. Well, we certainly enjoy it. So our jalapenos are still melting away right now. Yes. We're going to have somebody bring them onto the set in just a couple minutes. But what are we going to make in this segment?
So we're going to carry on. We're going to make tilapia. Tilapia is sort of a friendly, earth-friendly fish right now. They're less environmentally toxic than, you know, tunas and these other fish that are getting scarce.
I love tilapia because it's not a very fishy fish.
Yeah,
like it doesn't have that stinky fish smell.
Yeah, it's
very mild,
fish.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're going to start by, we need a little oil or butter, and we're going to dredge our tilapia in some flour. So just literally pulling it into the flour.
And nothing on the tilapia?
No,
or
just the moisture of the tilapia itself will coat it enough.
Yep.
And then we're going to place it into the pan. We're just going to get that going.
Fish doesn't take very long, eh? It's very quick, and it's important to not overcook fish. I've done that many, many times. My 3-year-old will let me know that it tastes kind of weird.
She's done it too long.
Okay, so our jalapenos have arrived here.
Yep, and we'll just plate it with our
right
tortillas.
Here?
Yeah.
All right. Look at that. That looks fantastic. Okay. So how long do you think in the oven for that? That's not
just till it browns. Like, I mean, you're literally not cooking anything. It's not necessary to check the temp or anything. It's just really just letting the cheese melt and brown out to the consistency you like it.
Nice. Yeah. I love the fact that the vegetables will still stay kind of crunchy as well.
Yes.
I love that. I don't like overcooked vegetables.
Al dente, right?
Al dente, yes.
Okay, so we've just put a little oil or butter into the pan, and we're going to throw some onion in. It's a lot of onions. Nice. Some of the green peppers, tomatoes, red peppers, sweet peppers and tomatoes, basically.
You know, one of the things that we're missing here, Melanie, I have to tell you,
is
we are missing the singing server.
Yes.
That you have.
Did you run into him when you were there?
I did. I was serenaded. You know, my birthday, I got the song. And, oh, I have to tell you, he followed it up with the deep fried ice cream.
That's always a nice
Need I say any more? Yeah, no, he was great.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun. He brings out his guitar and he gets everything going on, and he's fun. Yeah, everybody's enjoying it. So I'm glad you did.
You got
really serenaded for your birthday.
New experience for me. I've never really been serenaded. I mean,
well, there you go.
Yeah,
it's not a bad thing, is it?
No, it was quite nice
for all you gentlemen out there.
Exactly,
serenading is good. So we're just grilling the vegetables slightly. The fish itself is almost done.
So really no seasoning or anything on the tilapia?
No, it's going to all be in the sauce. You can salt and pepper the batter. That's an option as well.
Okay.
Got to figure out your oven here.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of tricky. It's a science in itself. We should have a little course before. We should have our daytime chefs take a course on how to use the kitchen here. It's tricky.
Used to the gas ranges, right? The quick, instant, easy stuff.
Nice and fast.
So all we're doing here is, playing again. We're just lightly sautéing everything. Then we're taking oh goodness, I've lost it.
Is this the fresh guacamole?
No, this is a tomatillo sauce. And tomatillo is just basically like a green small tomato with a papery shell. So you can get that in any sort of Latin store or that sort of thing. It just comes in cans, basically.
What a cool color.
Yeah, and we've added some turmeric and some garlic, some lemon juice, lime juice, stuff like that to zing it up. And then we're going to add that as our sauce. We're also adding into here black olives and some capers.
Nice. I never really understood capers. What kind of flavor do you get when you add capers into a meal?
Well, capers are a pickled item. It's actually a flower bud, and then it's pickled, so it has a very tangy, fresh sort of flavor. So then we're just going to add our green salsa, that we call it green salsa. It becomes very bright.
The color is really cool. Love it.
Squirting a lot.
You have, I have to tell you, probably the best guacamole in town. I mean,
I love guacamole.
Yeah.
It's the chips, too. The fresh
chips. I know. Darren and I were commenting. We didn't have any room for our dinner. By the time we ate, I mean, the chips were so tasty.
That's good.
So good, yeah. Well, not good, because then I couldn't eat my fajitas that I ordered.
I just broke it. But anyway, so we just plate the fish up. Now that it's all browned.
Oh, I was supposed to be cutting some lemon wedges for you, wasn't I?
Sorry, I put the cutting board down there.
That's all right.
So now our sauce is done, and it's a very fresh, healthy sauce. And it's nice. It's garlicky. So there's lots of flavor.
And you just put it in food outside of the cheese, I guess, that's on top of things.
Yeah,
it's typically
very healthy.
Pretty healthy, right?
Yeah.
Low calories.
Right. Exactly. And then we just garnish it with some cilantro and some lemon wedges.
Am I squeezing
typical?
This?
Yep. And that's your healthy, yummy.
Nice. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So quick and easy.
Yeah.
Okay, Melanie, can you recap this dish here for us?
This is our Veracruzana tilapia, healthy veggie sauce with rice or anything that you'd like to serve with it. Generally, the rice soaks up the sauce nicely. And then we have our jalapenos rellenos, which is the stuffed jalapenos, and you serve it with tortillas, and then you scoop it all inside and eat it up.
Shot of that. So you would scoop the tortillas. You could actually, you know, maybe even make, like, you could put the jalapenos inside the tortilla.
That's how you do
right?
it, yeah.
Oh,
and then you roll it up, and then you eat it like a wrap, basically.
Nice. Okay, I have to ask, you have this fantastic accent that you pull out when you say, like, jalapenos or anything Mexican. Is that in your...
No,
No?
no, not so much. It's I've actually lived in Central America for a couple of years, Mexico, Belize, those sort of areas, Guatemala. So I got a little bit of Spanish when picked up there.
Very good. Well, you sound good, and this looks great. Good enough to eat. Yes, yes, because it's lunchtime. Thanks for bringing it by. All right, Melanie, you can find her at Under the Volcano online at iloveunderthevolcano.com. They're located at 717 Richmond Street at Piccadilly there. We're going to take a short break. Thank you once again.
You're very welcome.
All right, we'll see you in just a couple minutes. The London Distress